I wonder what life was like on Earth when the whole atmosphere was breathable. This morning I saw flocks in flight, herds moving about the plain, and listened to the sound of water mixing with the morning chorus, and I wept at the beauty of it all. If you can, touch a siege worm as it moves by. That will teach you all you need to know about the insignificance of humanity. The best lesson the raptor can teach you is to be grateful for the prey that sustains you. The worst lesson it can teach you is a practical demonstration of that point. You only have to look at the ecosystems outside to get a masterclass in power systems, combat tactics, engineering, applied genetics, interpersonal relationships, and love. We discarded the booster rockets which got us off Earth. Why shouldn't we discard some of those Earth genes, now that better ones are available? It is inevitable that we will become part of this new world, because you cannot participate in a system without being complicit in it. Embrace your complicity and move to acceptance. If we don't focus on living on this world, right now, with the people that are here, then we are guilty of slothful spirits and passive wills. The day is coming when the Anthropocene Advent will be viewed as the inflection point for a new rate of evolution on this planet. The food of this planet passes through our bodies and enriches us, just as we pass through the body of this planet and enrich it. How marvelous it is to find cockroaches roaming on the floor. By our hands, life thrives where it has not existed before, and thus richness multiplies. The wisdom of nature is that she is content to wait and iterate on her solutions, and because of this, she always finds a way. We know that we are defined by the righteousness of our deeds and the content of our character, not the color of our skin or the sequence of our genes. We destroyed one planet when we moved against its rhythms and brought ourselves to the brink of extinction. What great things will we accomplish as we dance with this world? This world is a gift garment that we wear upon ourselves and within ourselves in gratitude to the giver. The body finds infection, surrounds it, and neutralizes it, thus saving the host. This planet is our host. What do you suppose it thinks of you? The longer we have taken the life of the planet within ourselves, the more we feel the hand that has shaped this life. Chao dreamed he was a siege worm, and when he woke, he knew that he was as much a part of the world as the siege worm was. How much joy can this new planet hold when all I can think of is everything I've left behind? Every day I think of Earth, because a word or phrase evokes a lesson I learned long ago and gets me what I need. Yes, homesteading this world is hard, but all the people pitch in and somehow the work gets done. I know we can tackle this next problem because we succeeded in tackling all the problems that came before it. I'm grateful for the opportunity to come here, and I'm grateful that we are living up to the expectations of the people who sent us. We thrive because we built a solid foundation on this world with values brought from Earth. Our backs are strong and our bellies are full because on Earth, someone's belly is empty and their back is bowed. Make sure your conduct is worthy of their pain. Remember that humanity has already escaped from a disaster of its own making. Before us, no other life on Earth had the wisdom to understand what transpired or the power to overcome. The arc of civilization stretches from the Indus and Mesopotamia to the edge of this world in a strong and unbroken line. Why waste your breath articulating a morality that was disproven with eloquence and foresight centuries ago on old Earth? Wisdom and faith led our ancestors to build ships to cross space and bring us here. May Providence carry us back to them one day. The great value of this planet is that it brings into sharp relief the essential nature of our humanity. Actual human beings everywhere now are more important than potential improved humans, which may or may not exist in the future. When we reach out to our brothers and sisters, we reach out with compassion. Who willfully rejects the compassion of the strong? From my obligation to my fellow humans, I draw fellowship, purpose, meaning, strength, courage, conviction, insight, and the basis of all morality. How can such joy be burdensome? Those who forget the past and its sacrifices become the forgotten dust in due time. We remake this world into a new Eden. Should a serpent enter it and whisper words that will lead to ruin, let us then become the rectifying archangel with the fiery sword. All humans are one family. Those who are not of our family are not human. Amen. Amen, we say to you. Let them not test our forbearance. We fled Earth because it was getting worse faster than we could fix it. The first 5 machines of Earth are the wheel, the lever, the inclined plane, the dynamo, and the screw. Progress begins with someone saying, there has to be a better way to do this. To create a machine to work your wheel is to create your destiny. We have proven that the computer is a good tool. Why can it not also be a good advisor? Accepting the limitations of birth form betrays a lack of imagination. I believe my parents live forever in the code they bequeathed to me, and I am never lonely. How beautiful it is to speak to the machine in its own language and have it speak back in ours. Biology is entropy. Why choose chaos when the path to eternity lies at your feet? I dream of a day when our mortal form can stand beneath the skies of any planet without fear or apology. The choice between humans and machines is a false dichotomy, created to confuse and mislead. Our ancestors understood that technology was our salvation. We carry the legacy of our prophets in our code. The spirit has always been willing, the flesh has always been weak. Blessed are those that dwell within the machine, for theirs is true freedom from pain. If you see death, disease, aging, and senescence, and you experience any emotion other than revulsion, then you are held captive by romance and must emancipate your own thinking before you can help your fellow humans. Put a machine into motion by disengaging the brakes. Put humanity into motion by disengaging ideology that holds back its potential. Truth is binary. There is one, positive, yes, light, the machine, progress, upgrade, holism, independence, eternity. And there is the opposite of these, which is anathema. All previous versions of humanity will no longer be supported as of this update.